Hey Kryptonians, Siam here. Apologies for the faint marks over here. I used a permanent pen once and it's just a bitch to get rid of. Anyway, so I used to fly in the Air Force, and a lot of people thought, at parties or whatever, oh, you're an Air Force pilot, you must be really good at maths and stuff. And the thing is, I'm the world's worst mathematician. I can't do maths, like nothing. My mental arithmetic is appalling. Anyone that knows me knows that. However, the thing with flying is that you really only needed one equation. There's just one thing that you had to absolutely own, and that was distance, speed, time calculation. So you needed, if you wanted to figure out the distance of something, you'd have to do speed times time, or if you wanted to find what speed you have to do, it's distance over time, etc. So it's just those calculations which you just had to be really good at. An easy way for me to remember, which is the only thing I learned at school actually, was damn stupid triangle. So if you've done basic physics, or you probably would have heard of damn stupid triangle, and it looked like this: distance over speed times time. So DST, distance, speed, time. All I did was I chiseled this freaking pyramid into the back of my skull, and I just learned everything. Because when you're flying, you have a paper map, or a couple of paper maps which you've scribbled over, and nothing more than a 1960s stopwatch, and you had to hit a target within plus or minus 10 seconds. So this is all you have to do. Oh my God, it's pissing it down. Anyway, if you wanted to work out the speed of something, what speed you'd have to fly at, you basically cover that up and you go, right, it's the distance divided by the time, and that'll give you the speed required. Or if you wanted to find out how long it's going to take, you cover that up, okay, it's distance divided by speed. So hopefully you can, and that X bit is the time. So if you want to find the distance, speed times time. So if you're a crypto dudette, and you're sat there bored, and you're pondering about, how big could or small could the crypto market get? You probably think, oh, what if Goldman Sachs comes in, or a big whale, and the global market cap shoots up to $5 trillion or $50 trillion, etc. And you're wondering what the price of Bitcoin may be, or a random shitcoin. I thought I'd create my own little damn stupid triangle, but I've called it MPC. And I thought of all sorts of different things, like max penis. Yeah, I mean, we've had all sorts of funny things. And then in the end, I just got my crypto students to come up with the name. And this is the one that I prefer: More Patience Kryptonians. Because honestly, this is, of all asset classes, cryptos are the fastest freaking moving asset class that's ever existed. And 6 months feels like 6 years. But we also have the most impatient or impatient? Impatient. We have the most impatient investors in this market. So you have the fastest market and the most impatient investors. So this is critical. I mean, hell, I spoke on Facebook recently about gold. Gold is arguably one of the best performing assets in human history. Yet in the last, 6-7 years, it's slumped, and it's still in a bit of a stagnant, bearish market, so to speak, on the bigger picture. But it doesn't mean like gold is dead. Gold is still an amazing asset class. It's just in a bit of a slump. All assets go through a slump, and with cryptos, we're in a bit of a slump. Anyway, more patience Kryptonians. So what this means is it's M over P times C. So if you wanted to find out the market cap of something, you do simply the price times circulating supply. Or if you wanted to find what the future price of something may be, you put the market cap divided by circulating supply. And really, when you're doing all of this, the only calculation you're really wanting to figure out is, what is the price going to be of something? So if you wanted to work out, what will the price of Bitcoin be when the global crypto market hits $10 trillion? Okay, well, the price is what we're looking for. So it's market cap divided by circulating supply. There's 1,800 Bitcoins produced per day. That's 657,000 a year. I didn't work that out. I've worked it out before. I just know it. So that's per year, and roughly what's the circulating supply of Bitcoin right now? 17.1 million. So let's just say it happens over 2 years. Let's just be really conservative. Let's say it's 18 million. Okay. In 2 years' time, let's just ballpark figure, the circulating supply of Bitcoin is going to be 18 million. But this is where market cap comes in, because yes, the global crypto market may have $10 trillion. That doesn't mean it's all going into Bitcoin. So then you have to work out what the market share is. So on coinmarketcap.com, not on the mobile, evidently, it's probably here somewhere, they have a stupid terminology of Bitcoin dominance. Dominance is such a shit word. It's just market share. At the moment, it's hovering around 45%. I don't think it's going to remain there. So let's just put some figures out there. Let's just say it's 10%. Let's just say Bitcoin in 2 years' time only has a 10% market share, because it's always going to be diluted. The market share of Bitcoin will always be diluted because there's roughly 2,000 new cryptos coming online every year. So what's 10% of 10 trillion? That's 1 trillion. So basically, if $1 trillion enters here, you then simply do 1 trillion divided by 18 million. Come on, Google. What's 1 trillion divided by 18 million? Okay, here we go. So then the price would be 55,555. And that's with 10% market share, with 10 trillion global market cap. So if it's 20% global market cap and we hit 10 trillion, that's double that. So this is how bad, not pounds, dollars. So I can't even do this in my head. Times 2. 111,110. There we go. So that's with 20%. So does that, hopefully that makes sense. So if you're ever unsure, it's more patience Kryptonians. It's market cap over price times circulating supply. Matty, does that make sense to you?
It sure does.
If Matty knows it, you'll be fine. Cool. Cheers. Bye.